What's up, everyone? Now, this is a minimal desktop setup that I came up with things that was just kind of like laying around the house, I want to say, because like it was crazy how this came about, right? I had like the monitor and the keyboard and mouse all on the table one time, just not even organized, just like kind of laying. And I sat back and looked at it. It was like, this could be a nice little video for a little minimal display somebody might be thinking of. So this is what I came up with. Now, it depending on what you use, laptop, a Mac Mini, a Mac Studio, whatever, you can kind of, make this into your own and add what you need and still have it minimal, right? So I want to start with the display. Now, the display is, let me find the actual name for this, because these models for these displays is funny, right? So it is called the Dell S2722Q7. No, I'm sorry. The Dell S2722QC 27-inch 4K display, right? So it's a 4K display that you can charge your MacBook or MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, whatever, as a display and charge at the same time. Now, this is just me. I'm just speaking on me. I actually use this display to charge my USB-C devices, like my headphones, my iPad Pro, sometimes my phone, but I got wireless charging. So that's what I use it for. Like, I had one in my room, took it away because I put it downstairs in the basement because I had a nice little setup over here. Kind of like a little work I could do over there. And I was like, I got so used to using that as my charger, I was like, I gotta get me another one. So I got me another one for my room to charge my devices, right? And like I said, when I came around, I had this extra keyboard around. I was like, here you go. So I went back to my room, laid this out, and this is the setup right here. So it comes with the USB-C cable that, you need to charge it and use it at display. Sometimes you got to buy it separately, but this one it comes with it. So you straight right out the box. Now, the keyboard that I'm using with this little setup is a Logitech MX Masters, right? I like keyboards with the number pad on the side of it. Just me, for some odd reason, I just like a keyboard with a number pad. That is just me. So depending on what you want to go with, I like that keyboard. Now, they do have the one without the number pad, and you got a more compact one. If you like those compact keyboards, you can go with that. And the mouse is the MX Master S, right? Great mouse. 3 devices you can change through, and all those things. Now, depending on what you want to do with a setup like this. Now, as you can see, it's minimal. Display, keyboard, mouse, laptop. Now, I use my MacBook Air 15-inch with it, and I use the MacBook Pro. Here's my gripes with the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro, the 13-inch from previous generation. The USB side is on the left-hand side, right? So you got to have a cord come around. Now, if you fold it up and put it in a stand and put it that way, you have no problem. MacBook Pros, you got the USB-C port on the right-hand side. So plugging it that way makes it real simple and easy. So you have options out there to go with, but one of the things that I just find annoying with it is that depending on how you want to sit it, like if you want to sit it open or close it, and when you close it, you can make it work for you. But if you have it open in the cord, you got to go around the other side. With the Pros, you could use the right-hand side. Something to take into consideration. Or you might use a Mac Studio. Don't need that. Just have it right under the monitor. Is out your way. Mac Mini, same thing. Under the monitor, out your way. So this gives you a lot of options. Now, this is a minimal desktop setup. Real minimal. Now, if you want to add like an interface or a Rodecaster Duo, still works, doesn't take up much space. You still have a lot of options. But this is my minimal desk setup that I came up with just stuff I just saw. I was like, I can make this into a video, can make it real helpful to people who be looking and thinking of a monitor to use in certain situations. Like sometimes you buy a monitor, the cable sometimes doesn't come with it. This one does. 27-inch 4K display. Yeah, it probably needs to be calibrated, but I'm not worried about that right now. And you can switch it to portrait mode. I'm not a photographer, but if you're a photographer, you want that option, it's there for you. And it scales up and down as far as the display. it leaves you with, you know, a lot of options. To be honest, I really would like a 32-inch one, but I didn't find one at the time. There's probably one out there, but I just didn't find one at the time when I was looking for one. And I think 27 inches for me is at the perfect spot as far as like a workstation, as far as editing videos, things like that. The bigger screen is always an ego thing. It's like just like a bigger screen. It's a man thing, I guess. Maybe it's a woman thing as well. But hit the comment section. Let me know if anybody has any similar desk setups like this or display that you use. Let me know in the comment section when I had this conversation. Thank you guys for checking this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for my next video. See you next time. Peace.